building a muffler here. What we did is, to get to this point, is the first thing was he measured our requirements for our sizes, and we needed to be around a sheet of paper width, which is like an 8 by 11, with a little bit of room for a round shape. We took some 2.5-inch pipe like this. We then sliced it down the end either way to get it so we have these two clamshells. We then spaced it up a little bit, and that's just to get a little bit of a lap joints when you're welding it. Probably going to do downhand, it's what I've done in the past. You can just get a nice weld in there, versus if you kind of just put them on end to end, you can get a bit of a lump there. This kind of washes it in, and it's a nice, nicer look to it, in my opinion. I mean, you're welcome to do however you want to do it. It's your muffler. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. So yeah, we kind of have this basic shape. We then took this. I have a shit ton of this. I bought it off AliExpress. They were just 90s. That I've just welded together. You know, they're kind of a thinner wall 90. They're not your standard 1/16. They're kind of like a 20 wall, but like an 18 gauge. Something very similar to that. So probably not the best for running a full exhaust with it, having no flex pipe. With flex pipe, I mean, probably fine for years. But we just started welding together. I started TIG welding it, but ran out of gas. So we just wire feed it. I mean, it's going inside a muffler. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, then we have our basic idea. Although when I welded this on, it's kind of just cockeyed, so I'm gonna have to either cut that or hammer it flush and get it in there. We also need to weld on a couple extensions so that sticks out past there, so we have something to go to. And yeah, we'll put our top piece on, and then we'll go from there. But enough talking, a little bit more working. Alright, so now that you can see the basic shape, we're just going to let this cool down because it's all a little too hot to start fucking with. So yeah. Now we perforate the pipe and let that cool. So let's let her go. Not even much slag buildup on the inside. Actually, most of the slag buildup is on the outside where it kind of blasts through and builds a bit of a crater, which is great for the sound deadening material because it actually has something to latch onto and fish hook onto. It's kind of like a shitty version of Velcro. Reason we didn't do these top sections, there's no reason because it's super tight to that plate, and these little kind of S shape or C shape or whatever you want to call it, zigzaggy shape here, it kind of works as a bit of a stiffener to the tube, so it shouldn't break. Granted, there shouldn't be much movement in here that would cause a crack or a break, but that extra bit of material will definitely strengthen it up, and serves no purpose to have holes at it. So yeah, we'll wait for all this shit to kind of cool down, then we'll start wrapping it and putting it all back together.